He was isolated in this world. He was isolated from the family. And he was a very, very good artist.
A true story few Montrealers know. It's the life of Nick Palazzo, the brilliant and prolific artist who created more than 2,000 paintings before dying of AIDS in 1991 at 29 years old. A compelling story that Painting Moments, the portrait of an artist as a young gay man by author and playwright Mary Melfi, hopes to bring to everyone's attention.
I never met Nick Palazzo, but after he died, my friend and his sister showed me pictures of his paintings, and I was absolutely fascinated and impressed with the quality of his work.
He had his canvas with him everywhere he went, and he decided on the spot that he would paint whatever. We're talking about critics. He had tried very, very hard to get his stuff in galleries, but it was cheap paint, it was cheap board, so he was always refused, which was very hurtful to him.
Based on the 1998 Melfi book titled Painting Moments, Art, AIDS, and Nick Palazzo, the one-man show presented in the Montreal Fringe Festival until June 20th was adapted by Melfi and Sharon Malone, directed by Anton May, and starring Nick Fontaine as Palazzo.
Everyone says it's a sad story, but it's not so sad that they don't want to see it. It's bittersweet that we see the actor's love for his art and love for his partner, and so it's uplifting in that sense.
A moving show especially for the people who knew him.
At the end, I was in tears because I could feel at the end what he was expressing to me, that, how hard it was and how much he wanted to be accepted and recognized. And he was only 29 when he died. He was just at the beginning.
I miss him. He was who he was, and we really spent a lot of good times. Even though he was going through a bad time, we still had some good times. We could still laugh. He could still laugh at the end, even though it was difficult.
Rita and Joe Palazzo have quite a few of Nick's paintings framed on their wall and a lot of memories of their nephew.
It's really a shame that he had to lose his life so young and such talent, because he was spontaneous. But at the end, when he painted these, you can see his feeling of him disappearing slowly. His eyes, with all the difficulties people have when they have AIDS. And it was unfortunate because right after, like Maria said, right after his death, and a lot of research was done, and people that he knew that had AIDS are still living today.
He deserves a place in Canadian art history, North American history, European history, whatever you want to call it. He's brilliant, and it should be recognized.
Teresa Romano, Omni News, Montreal.